Flight control shells. They don't hit harder, they hit smarter. Developed by Federal Premium, flight control shells are specialized buckshot that uses a rear-deploying wad that stays with the pellets longer after leaving the barrel. Instead of spreading immediately, the shot stays tightly grouped. The result? Much tighter and more consistent patterns, even from standard or short-barreled shotguns. This tighter grouping extends buckshot's effective range and reduces stray pellets, which is why many law enforcement use flight control loads. It's not about extra power, it's about control and precision. Mini shells. These are like dwarfs of shotgun shells, usually about 1.75 inches long, compared to standard 2.75-inch shells. They use less powder and a lighter payload, and their biggest advantage is reduced recoil. They are much easier to control, making them popular with new shooters and anyone sensitive to strong recoil. Their shorter length also means higher magazine capacity. In tube-fed shotguns, mini shells can almost double the number of rounds you can carry. They come in birdshot, buckshot, and even slug versions. But there's a trade-off. Less powder means less power, and shorter effective range compared to full-size shells. Another downside is reliability. Many pump and semi-automatic shotguns don't feed mini shells consistently. They are mostly a civilian product, used for training or recreational shooting. Flare shells. They're not ammunition, they're signals. Unlike buckshot or slugs, flare shells fire a single burning flare projectile into the air. Their purpose isn't to hit a target, but to be seen. Once launched, the flare ignites and produces an intense bright light, often burning for several seconds as it descends. At night or in low visibility, that light can be seen from kilometers away. They're used for distress signaling, illumination, and marking locations, especially in maritime and survival situations. Famous examples include flares fired during the Titanic disaster to signal for help. They come in different colors, each with a specific meaning. Red flare meaning distress or emergency. Green flare meaning position marking or all clear. White flare meaning illumination, used to light up an area, such as a landing zone. Orange flare meaning caution or signaling. Other colors like blue or purple are rare, but occasionally used in military or training exercises for coded signals. Some people wonder, what if a flare shell is fired at someone? The result would be extremely dangerous. The burning projectile can cause severe burns, ignite clothing, and because it's still a fast-moving object, it can cause serious impact injuries, penetrate soft tissue, or even result in death. They're also often confused with dragon's breath rounds. The difference is simple. Dragon's breath sprays sparks. Flare shells launch one burning signal. By far, I have explained 9 types of shells. Which one is your favorite, and which one surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments.